How's it going, guys? Necromancer Noob. We got some big Marvel Rival updates and some new trailers for the new heroes, Johnny Storm and The Thing. We're going to go over their videos, we're going to talk about them. I want to hear from you guys, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, it all helps out. But if you want to make sure you stay on top of Marvel Rivals news and updates, make sure to drop a subscribe. I'll be trying to go over the patch notes and their dev talks, their dev visions. But without further ado, let's talk about the Human Torch and what he has going on in this video. First things first, he looks strong, he looks like a menace, he looks like he has a very good toolkit. Looks like he's getting a Storm team up, and if you use your ultimate at the same time as hers, it gets a big damage boost for hers, and I'm sure it goes the other way around for yours as well. I do like seeing an addition to some ultimate combos. That seems like a very fun thing. Now, we've seen team up skills, but I don't think we've ever seen any team up ultimates, so it's really fun to see something like this getting implemented into the game. Not to mention, he looks fast. He is a duelist. He is a flyer duelist as well with that. Looks like his basic cast is going to be some fireballs that you can toss down. He has a dive ability pretty similar to something like Venom's, where it does have a pretty massive knockback. Now, this looks like a really interesting skill he has, where you toss down about 4 fireballs. They sit there, but after you activate it again, they create a firewall, which does damage over time. It's also looking like it's a great crowd control. All in all, he looks like a lot of fun. It looks like flyers are going to be very prominent in this next half of the season and in the meta. Not to mention, Storm's already taking over the meta right now with a really good win rate and just a really strong character overall. It's just going to be another great team up. This looks like a lot of fun, and imagine having a team of like Iron Man, Human Torch, and Storm all on one team. I hope this incentivizes players to look up a little more often. It looks like there's a lot of players that just forget that, there are flyers. But with another addition to a flyer hero, I think, people are learning the game slowly but surely. That being said, I imagine with the more flyers coming around, I think we might see more of a comeback with Black Widow, Namor, Hawkeye. I think those are going to be a lot more viable coming this half season. That being said, let's talk about The Thing, the next hero that's going to be coming on the 21st along with the Human Torch. And let me tell you, as a Vanguard main, I'm really excited watching this Thing gameplay. He looks like a menace. He looks really strong in his own right as well. Now with this Thing gameplay, he looks like a menace. He looks like he's going to be a problem. With the traditional brawler kind of moveset, he, is fist oriented, you get up and close, but it does look like his skill set, he has a charged attack, which makes it a shockwave, which looks like it's going to give him a nice little range capability every now and then. Along with that, it also looks like he gets a sprint ability where you just bulldoze anything in your path. It looks like it has some really great destructive capabilities, and when you finish it off, it looks like you do a big AoE melee attack, which is huge. And they finish off that AoE with that shockwave punch I mentioned earlier. Now, he has a pretty interesting jump ability similar to Mr. Fantastic. You'll see it a few times in this trailer, but anytime there is a teammate, like with the Wolverine team up that he gets, like the fastball special, you can jump right to them afterwards. He does it a few other times where he jumps directly on a teammate, which is going to be great. He looks like he's going to be a very good peeler. He can peel off to the side and help your healers. You can peel off and help your front lines, you name it. Now, another skill set he has that looks very useful, it looks like you have some self-heal capabilities. When he's fighting the Hulk and Iron Fist, it looks like he's just self-healing himself. It looks like it's those little rocks flying around you. It looks like you only get a few at a time, but it looks like it's either going to be extra defense and or healing. Which, aside from Penny, I think that's one of the only Vanguards or tanks that can really self-heal to a certain degree. Actually, I lie. I guess Groot has his walls as well that does the healing, but that's a little different. But in this little clip as well, we get a look at his ultimate, where it looks like you do a big ground pound. It looks pretty straightforward in the trajectory, but it also launches enemies in the air, does some decent damage. It looks like you can also finish off with that shockwave punch. His toolkit and his skill set just looks really good, especially for Vanguard. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with him. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with these characters in general. Marvel Rivals always looks like they know how to make really good characters in just terms of design and how they play. But that aside, these are just my opinions. This is just what I think. I think these characters look like a lot of fun, but I also want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think about the trailer. What do you think of the characters so far? Are you excited to play any of them? And not to mention, they are going to be having a few streamers. I think Tim the Tatman and Necros, they're going to be getting an early access and play of some of these characters, I think within an hour of when I drop this video. So make sure to take a look at that if you're really interested in seeing some more gameplay for the characters, because I think there's a lot more they're going to show us that we just don't know just yet. But otherwise, make sure to like the video if you like the video, comment down below, subscribe for more Marvel Rival videos and other video games. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye-bye.